So I'm live today. Please join me. We're gonna make chicken cacciatore. Just taking a break from all the news because it's something that we can control. That's why we get all anxious and worry. So let's focus something on we can things that we can control. So today I'm going to make chicken cacciatore. My name is Jen. I'm a mom of two wonderful girls. I'm also a community education culinary instructor, but of course I can't go out there this time and teach, so I'm going online just to show you how I make my chicken cacciatore. And I hope that you have this in your pantry. So we are going to use the diced tomatoes, and then some bell peppers. I like the this sprigs of rosemary because it smells so good. It smells so divine, like woodsy, earthy smell, and then it also gives a lot of flavor. And then of course our tomato paste, our carrots, our mushrooms. Let me tell you about mushrooms, okay? So the mushroom, I really don't want to run the mushroom under water and wash it, because what happens is it oxidizes, it turns really brown, and then it gets tough. So you could just get a paper towel or a damp cloth and just kind of wipe your mushroom, and that's how you clean it. That's how I clean it. So I don't really want to run it under water. Like I said, it gets tough. So, and then I cut them into, I slice them in this size, okay? And then I have my dried herbs. I use basil and thyme, and I like to put a little bit of turmeric to just give it that golden yellow color, although we already have tomato paste that gives it like bright red color, but you still want that golden yellow, so I add turmeric. And then of course our garlic and onions. If you've been following me, I'm a big fan of sauteing garlic and onions. And then my sherry wine vinegar, some red chili flakes. If you want some heat, then put more. If you just want it mild, then just sprinkle or a pinch of chili flakes, okay? So what else? Oh, this is where it gets weird. I add a little bit of soy sauce. Soy sauce gives your food the umami flavor, okay? It's an umami bomb here, soy sauce. And then a little bit of honey. Why? Because I like to balance that acid from the tomatoes and then a little bit sweetness from the honey. So if you balance it together, you get that really nice savory flavor. And then let's talk about my chicken, okay? So the chicken, I brown the chicken. So every time I'm stewing something, let's say beef bouillon or just basically beef stew or some chicken stew, I like to brown them first. Browning is where you heat your oil, and when your oil is hot and when the meat hits when the meat hits the oil, that's what I'm trying to say, it releases all that protein that makes the meat tender and moist. That's why you want hot oil, and then brown your chicken or your beef or whatever kind of meat that you have first before you stew them. Because especially with chicken, okay, if you just remove the chicken from the package and add it to your stew, it's completely give you a different flavor versus browning it first. Here's the thing, with chicken, it tastes like so gamey when you don't brown them first. For me, it feels like you just took the chicken out of the chicken coop and add it to your stew. That's how I feel about it. That's why I like to brown it first. So just, if you're joining me now, just kind of, wave your hands or thumbs up or whatever, you know, just let me know that you're here. And just switching a little bit, if you're just joining now, just switching a little bit and kind of giving ourselves a break from the news, right? It's something that we can control. This is the best time, guys, to make some homemade meals that you and your family will enjoy, I'm pretty sure. And pretty much here you probably have it in your pantry already. So like, you know, the diced tomatoes, the tomato paste. And also, if you want, comment below, let me know what you have in your pantry right now, and I'll try to come up with something, and we can work together to get that, you know, going for you for your homemade meals. Okay, I want to help you as much as possible. We're right here. I go online because I can't teach outside, so I will show you guys what I've learned personally and professionally. Okay, so I want to share that to you. All right, let's get going. Okay, chicken cacciatore is for today, and then after this I'm going to my veggie group. We're going to be making spring rolls. It's a Vietnamese type of spring rolls with fresh rice wraps, but that's later, and I can share that in this. I think I shared that recipe here in the on my page long time ago, but I can always share it again. Okay, so all right, I am gonna flip excuse me, kind of dry my throat. Okay, so here are my ingredients right here. If you can see right now, I have everything right here. All, you know, what I mentioned, like the mushrooms, the tomato paste, my honey, my pepper, bell peppers, rosemary sprigs, my carrot, diced tomatoes, my garlic and onions right here, my dried herbs, my soy sauce, my chicken right here, and then I have the sherry wine vinegar, which is really nice. And then if you want to season it with a little bit of salt, but we already have the soy sauce, so probably you don't have to. Okay, so let's start sauteing our garlic and onions. If you have been following me for a while, you know I'm a big fan of sauteing it first. Okay, so here you go. I'm gonna focus it like right here where the pan is, so you can see. Okay, like medium heat right there. Okay, so let me move this a little bit closer so you can see what I'm doing right here. All right, let's add the oil. Okay, so we're gonna heat the oil and kind of just swirl the pan so that we can coat everything with oil. And then let's see, right there. Oops. All right, so my camera just came off right there. Okay, hopefully you can see. Hopefully I can make this a little higher and you can see right there. Okay, so I think we're ready for our onion. Woo! Oh, don't do that, okay? Don't do that. Did you see I just dropped this on the pan? Okay, so there you go. All right. This is our onion, this is our garlic. Kind of just saute it. I'm probably nervous, that's why I'm dropping everything. Okay, so now, kind of just mix it together. Then, we're gonna add our carrots, you know, the rest of our veggies. The carrots, I just cut it in cubes, okay? And there you go, kind of just, now our bell pepper. So just kind of, you like to kind of saute it a little bit. We're gonna simmer it and make sure that the veggies are tender, but you don't want to overcook it. You still want that little bit of crunch. Okay, so right there you go. And then let's add our mushroom. Like I mentioned before, I already browned the chicken, so we'll add it later. because they'll cook. They're already halfway cooked. So, and then here's our veggie. I'm just sauteing all the veggies together, and then we're gonna add our seasonings, okay? So, there you go. So first, let's add all the herbs and that turmeric to give it a little color, okay? So just, every time you're cooking, add the dried herbs at the beginning of your cooking, and then the fresh herbs at the end of your cooking. Okay, there you go. Just then like some red chili pepper flakes to give it a little bit of heat, and then our tomato paste, and just kind of make sure you mix it to combine, and then our sherry wine, our soy sauce, and what else I'm missing? Aha, my honey. A little bit of honey, just maybe a tablespoon, that's it. We're just trying to balance that sweet, sour, savory flavor. So, okay, so there you go. You just kind of, and then we're gonna add our diced tomatoes. I'll have the recipe for you. I'll put it in the comment as soon as I'm done here. And then there's your tomatoes. And then if you want to add a little bit of chicken broth, I have this bone broth, but you could just add chicken broth or chicken stock and just add it for a little bit, like that. Maybe just a cup of the chicken broth. There. And then you're just gonna add your chicken. There's your chicken that we browned, that I browned. And then there you go. I probably needed a little bit of a little bigger pan, but that's okay. Okay, so here we're gonna.
Right, because I deposited it through the picture.
Okay, there's my daughter coming here right now, so she's say hi, Jay.
Hey.
Say hi.
Hey, what's up? All you people live. Don't be buying all the toilet paper.
She said, "Don't be buying all the toilet papers." Okay, here you go. We're cooking. We're busy cooking, not buying anything right now. Okay, so there's the chicken cacciatore. Let me see if I can get it closer so you can see right there. And then we're just gonna simmer this, okay? Right there. Okay, and then just let it simmer for maybe 5 minutes. Remember guys, I've already cooked the chicken, so it's brown. It's halfway cooked already, so you don't have to wait for a long time. You don't have to simmer it for a long time. Just maybe 5-6 minutes, you know, and that's it. It's very easy. It's just everything, you just combine everything together. And I forgot your rosemary, but just toss the rosemary right there. Just make sure that you get all that flavor. So just let it simmer. So while it's simmering, I just want to say that how you guys doing? I know it's tough times right now, so stay home if you can. All right, and like I said, this is the best time to make home cooked meals. Just keep on, even if it's just very, very simple. Scrambled some eggs. Eggs is very versatile. You can make anything with eggs, and just add a little bit, maybe peppers, tomatoes, and if you have those dry herbs that's been sitting in your pantry for a long time, you don't know what to do with it, just comment below what you have, and I can like combine something for you that you want to put into whatever you want to make. And it might work, it might not work, but hey, I'd like to help. At least I tried, right? So guys, I will post the recipe for you for this chicken cacciatore, and I have more recipes on my website. If you go to beanbellaskitchen.com, you'll see more recipes there. And if you have a particular recipe that you want to see, let me know, comment below. I also just started a YouTube channel, so I can give you that instructional videos, which I always post here on my page on Facebook also. So okay, so it starts simmering. I think I'll give it for another maybe 3-4 more minutes. Okay, and you surely don't want to just stay here. I know you probably have something to do. You probably want to just go in your kitchen and start making something right now, right? So yeah, and collaborate with your kids. Kids likes to get their hands on something, so make them help you in the kitchen. It's probably worth all that effort. Until next time, stay well, stay healthy. If you have any questions about any recipes or about something that you want to make, something that you already have in your pantry that you want help with, just comment below and let me know. I love you guys, and stay well, and let's just pray that this virus just go away. Not easy, but we're just gonna do the best that we could. Bye now, and love you guys.